Here we are in the kitchen, in my disaster of a kitchen, because this is the day that I have made the decision to actually cook multiple dishes. So yeah, it's terrible how this situation looks right now. I'm not gonna show you everything, but yeah, I made a decision to actually present something to you, which is basically my very own interpretation of the famous ramen soup. Now, first of all, I have to say that I actually tried to do some variation of ramen using basically whatever ingredients I could find in a grocery store. And this right here is the culprit. As you can probably see, it says miso soup on it. So that little thing is just a frozen bag of miso soup. The very stupid thing that I did is not take a look at whatever the hell the product was, and because of that, I was under the impression when I bought it that it's just a mixture of vegetables that you can use for miso soup or ramen or something like that. It wasn't. And the bad thing is, the usual miso soup recipe is, I don't know, I mean, it might be good, but it's not for my taste, and it kind of feels like you're eating dirt. So basically, what I'm going to do is actually take inspiration from multiple dishes made by multiple cooks and chefs, and just combine everything that seems good to me. You can do the same thing. You can follow what I'm doing, or you can try different thing, whatever floats your boat. What you have to understand, this is not some classical recipe that you can find anywhere. It's something that just, I don't know, popped into my head, considering all the ingredients that I had available at a specific moment. Besides the big bag of miso soup that I am going to be tweaking, I have something else that I'm going to throw into the final product. And right here, what you can see, it's chopped cauliflower. What's going to happen with that cauliflower is going to end in a pan with some oil. I'm going to fry it, and pretty much towards the end, I'm going to drop some little bit of garlic, because that's just my taste. Yeah, I did try to make some shrimp ramen recipe at some point, so these were a pretty good addition to it. I cooked them beforehand, so they're already done, and like I said, these are going to be kept separately from the other ingredients, and I'm going to be using everything all together whenever I'm going to eat. Besides all of that, I have this bag right here, which is a bag of dried moon mushrooms. That's what they're called. I don't really know. They have a certain name in my language, but it's not intuitive. So yeah, you can search that online and find the equivalent in your country. So this is how the situation looks right now. Just a few more minutes until every single bit will be melted. I'm gonna put a little bit more water, because that's how I want to make it, and then we will have to add in everything for the flavor. Basically, when it comes to dealing with the flavor and getting rid of that taste of dirt, here is what I am doing based on my own preference. So yeah, you can follow that or maybe adjust according to your own preference. First off, I'm gonna be throwing some sweet chili sauce, just a little, not a lot, because I don't really like to mix these two tastes a lot, but I have to get rid of that dirt taste, so yeah. Then I have some more ingredients right here. Is basically whatever kind of sauce ready for any kind of meal, based on some sort of soy sauce combination or anything like that. You can find pretty much anything to your local grocery store. So yeah, whatever you have in your home you can use. And then obviously this bad boy right here was almost done, and yeah, this is gonna be basically the star of my show, soy sauce. I don't really know if you can make any type of Asian dish without it. Also, right next to me, there's a lemon being ready to be used, because I'm going to be putting some lemon juice in that too. I really like and enjoy the taste. I'm going to be throwing in some condiments. This one right here is basically a mixture for any kind of soup. It's very salty, and it has all kinds of vegetables in it. And yeah, like I said, it's pretty tasty. I like it, and it really helps getting rid of that dirt taste. And also this one right here, it's one of my personal favorites, is a Caribbean style type of condiment that mixes salt, pepper, which is good because you have all of that in one place, and also some lemon extract. So basically it's salt, pepper, lemon. That's what it says on the label. It also has something like chili flavor. Yeah, it's the perfect mixture to have everything in one place, and it's really good to use, especially in this situation. So pretty much everything is done right over here. We are going to leave that to rest. Meanwhile, we are going to take care of some other things. Right over here I have my cauliflower, the one that I showed you earlier. This one is going to go straight here into the pan, and I'm going to take care of some other things in the meanwhile. So right here on my chopping board we have just a little bit of garlic. I told you that this is going to add a little bit of taste, just how I like it, and I'm going to take care of this. Meanwhile, the cauliflower is going to be in the pan cooking, and this is going to be added right next to the finish. So this is how things are looking right now. The cauliflower is cooking. It started to turn a little bit brown, which is good. We're on the right track. I'm gonna be putting the garlic in and give it a little bit of a stir. Now I'm gonna be leaving this here to do its magic, and then I'm gonna be taking this out, but keep the pan because there is one more thing that I haven't told you about. I'm gonna be making some chili oil right after this. So, I do like spicy food, and I am trying to make things spicy as often as I can. Unfortunately, not everybody is sharing that same kind of passion with me. Because of that, I have to get creative and I have to be careful. But again, it's my choice. Anything happens, this guy is the only one who's guilty. So all the chili that I chopped is going to be dropped in the hot sizzling oil into the pan, and I'm gonna let it do its magic to sizzle even more, and to draw every single last drop of aroma and spiciness. So I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna keep it separately and be using it in the final product. So this is pretty much how things are looking right now. This is the last thing that I am going to be cooking, and I'm going to be taking care of this. Once this is done, I'll leave it to rest for a little bit, and then I will be able to take basically every single thing that I showed you today and deliver the final product. And right now we're at the final moment of the plating. Hopefully you're not gonna expect a lot of things, because I totally forgot about this. So I'm just trying to make things work with whatever I have left. As you can see, the first thing that I'm doing is putting up the chili oil. Then I'm just gonna add up some cauliflower right in the bowl. And this bad boy right here is gonna go into the microwave. Then, totally separate in another bowl, I have my noodles, and I'm pouring boiling water over them. Then I'm gonna put them into the bowl. And now, with all those steps being completed, all that remains is to put the ramen into the bowl, whatever I have left, put it back into the microwave, heat it for a little bit, then add the shrimp, obviously because I need to heat it up, and then the final touch of the noodles. That's gonna be it. And this is the final product. I know it's not a big deal, but for me it's good that I managed to make this video considering all the factors that, well, had to be considered. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. See you.